Hello everyone, welcome to part 102 of Laravel 11 series in which we are getting the e-commerce website with Laravel and MongoDB. So in this part we are going to sort records in descending order in Datatable. So we have seen that there are records that may be not in any kind of order. Here you can see for the registered users that we have created in the last part. You can see there are few records July 30 and then July 17 and then July 21st. Okay, so there is no descending or ascending order, but we are going to display the latest records at the top, means the user who registered last will be shown at the top. So for that we are going to make some changes in the data table, where we are calling the data table in the layout blade file. uh, and there are few changes that we are going to do with all the IDs that we are going for which we are calling the data table. Okay, so there are few steps that we are going to take, and you can follow those steps under video. Okay, that step is very simple. Like we are going to call the order, and that we are going to use the descending or ascending. Okay, so I'm going to update this script here in layout blade file. I'm going to update this script to this one, and I'm going to replace it and we'll add this one. And here you can see that we have added the order, descending order for all. Okay, so here you can see that we have added the order, and this option here we can add the ascending or we can add the descending, ascending ASC and descending DESC. This keyword we can add, and if we will add the descending, then the records will be in the descending order. Okay, so I'm going to check here the records now. I'm going to refresh here, and it must be the latest records must be coming at the top, but it is like July 17, then 21st, and I'm going to make it for users. I'm going to make it ascending. Let's see what will happen. Okay, and so you can see July 30, 17. So finally I have resolved this issue. I spent 2-3 hours for resolving this issue, and finally I have resolved it. Now the Neha Singh is coming at the top that we have just registered. Okay, we have just registered nursing, and that is coming at the top now. And what we have done, see, one thing we have updated at users function, we have added here the order by credit at. Okay, so now we are going to sort the data with created at. Okay, so you can see there are two columns, updated at and credited at. Both the columns we are using with every collection. Okay, so it is mandatory, both these columns are mandatory in Laravel. So we are going to take the benefit of these columns. We are going to check that what the latest data. Okay, so it means the created at date must be latest. Okay, so we are going to add here order by credit at in descending order. Okay, and in layout.blade.php we are going to make one change here. Okay, we are see this order is good enough, like this order is in descending order is good enough for MySQL database, but now we are using the MongoDB database, so it is not good enough for that, and for that we are required to disable this thing. Okay, we will not use this thing is not required. Even if I will not add this, then it will not work fine. Okay, then you can see that it will show some other data at the top, and that is not correct. Okay, you can see, so we need to disable this one. Okay, so we need to disable this one. With every record we are going to disable this one. We are going to disable this, and we are going to add it in place of this one. We are going to add it for all in case of MongoDB only. Okay, otherwise it is not required. Otherwise this one is fine. Okay, for MySQL database. Now we are going to add this one. Now in every query wherever you are showing the data, just you are required to add this one. You are required to add the order by we are going to sort it by created at. Okay, we are going to sort by order by date. So only this thing we are required to do. Like if I will go to the products, I want to show the latest products at the top. So for showing the latest products at the top, I will just add this one. Okay, I will open the product controller there, and product controller at admin, and here you can see the query. Here I will just add it this one. Okay, after this, after with category, I'm going to add this order created at descending, and I'm going to refresh. It will show the latest products that are added last added products. It will show at the top. Okay, so by this it will work fine. So these are the changes we are going to do. One is the layout. I'm going to update in our script as well. Here I'm going to update it here as well. This is not required. Instead of this one, we are required this one. We are going to disable that actual sort of data table, because we are going to use it manually. Okay, we are going to sort the data manually, and here just the thing that for the users, we are just required this thing to add in all the queries. Okay, just this order by is required to add in all the queries. Okay, and just add below statement for all the queries where we are showing data, this one. Okay, that is perfect. And one more thing we are going to do, we are going to modify the addEditProduct function, because there is one issue that I have resolved at my end, and that is related with the product ID. Okay, so we are required to update this function, addEditProduct function. So I'm going to modify in product controller addEditProduct function. Here I'm going to replace this complete function with this one. Actually I've used the product ID. See here, this one product ID, but I'm using the $ID somewhere under. So but I need to use this product underscore ID. So this is the only difference. So please update this function as well. Okay, so this is the only thing that we have done in this part, but in the next part we are going to start working on the checkout process. So please stay tuned for that. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.